Screenwriter Stephen Knight is absolutely killing it right now in film and TV, but that's not stopping the hype train for Season 2 of 1,000 Blows. If you've been missing Peaky Blinders, this Disney Plus series is here to fill that void. We're talking underground bare-knuckle boxing in 1880s East End London, a crew of badass female criminals, two best friends fresh off the boat from Jamaica, and one seriously dangerous gangster. Season 1 brought all these storylines crashing together, and let me tell you, there were plenty of loose ends left hanging that need tying up in Season 2. The finale? Absolutely wild. Not only did it drop some major surprises, but it completely flipped the dynamic between Hezekiah, played by Malachi Kirby, and Mary, played by Erin Doherty. For a minute there, it looked like they were going to ride off into the sunset together. Yeah, that didn't happen. So it looks like things are starting off pretty rocky for these two. But here's the good news. We've got a trailer and a release date now, which means fans won't have to wait much longer to get answers to all those burning Season 1 questions. Release date. So when's it dropping? Mark your calendars, people. Season 2 of 1,000 Blows premieres on Friday, January 9th, 2026 on Disney+. If you're in the US, you can also catch it on Hulu, and the best part, all episodes drop at once in both regions. No weekly waiting game. Here's a fun fact. Seasons 1 and 2 were actually filmed back-to-back, which explains why we're getting Season 2 so quickly. Lucky us, right? Cast returning. Now let's talk about who's coming back for Season 2. The good news is we can definitely expect all the main players to return. The teaser at the end of Season 1's finale pretty much confirmed that. I mean, it wouldn't be the same show without Sugar Goodson, Hezekiah Moscow, and Mary Carr, so you better believe Stephen Graham, Malachi Kirby, and Erin Doherty are all back in their leading roles. Who's not returning? As for who we won't be seeing, well, don't expect Alec Munro, played by Francis Lovehall, to show up after that tragic death in Season 1's second-to-last episode, though we might catch him in some flashbacks. Same deal with Jason Tobin's Mr. Lau. Remember, Mary and Alice busted him out of prison and sent him off to Liverpool to start fresh. But hey, could he run into Hezekiah again? It's definitely possible. And here's something interesting. Even though Sugar absolutely destroyed Treacle in that brutal beating, turns out Treacle was actually alive and well. He just wanted nothing to do with his brother. But you know this brotherly feud isn't over, especially since Sugar was ready to sign over the pub's deed to Treacle. If the show's putting more focus on the Elephant Boys and Indigo Jeremy, played by Robert Glenister, we're probably going to see some new faces added to the cast. We'll just have to wait and see on that front. Full cast list. Here's everyone we expect to see back for Season 2. Malachi Kirby as Hezekiah Moscow, Stephen Graham as Sugar Goodson, Erin Doherty as Mary Carr, James Nelson Joyce as Edward Treacle Goodson, Hannah Walters as Eliza Moody, Darcy Shaw as Alice Diamond, Morgan Hilaire as Esme Long, Gemma Carlton as Belle Downer, Calpheon Dunn as Anne Glover, Nadia Albina as Verity Ross, Daniel Mays as William Punch Lewis, Tom Davis as Charlie Mitchell, Gary Lewis as Jack Mack, Robert Glenister as Indigo Jeremy, Susan Lynch as Jane Carr, Ella Lily Highland as Marianne Goodson. Season 2 plot. Alright, so what's Season 2 actually about? Well, it's definitely picking up from that explosive Season 1 finale. The teaser hints at a small time jump, but we don't know exactly how long yet. Remember how Hezekiah found out Mary knew who killed Alec? Yeah, that completely destroyed their plan to run off to America together. Looks like they're on very separate journeys in Season 2. From what we can see in the fast-paced teaser, it seems like Mary might have actually left for a bit and then come back, with Alice being the only one still by her side. The 40 elephants look like they're back under Jane's control, but there's definitely trouble brewing with the Elephant Boys. There's this one scene where Mary's back to her old tricks, holding an entire ballroom full of people hostage with a gun. But here's the question. Is she working with Indigo now or against him? We'll have to wait and see. Morgan Hilaire teased the dynamic between the 40 elephants and Mary for Season 2, calling it complicated. Hannah Walters backed that up, saying, "I think it's complicated, that's the right word. It's still complicated. There's a very, very intricate weave of emotions and thoughts and feelings, storylines. It doesn't get any easier, let's put it that way." Hezekiah's storyline. It looks like Hezekiah is getting back in the ring, facing off against new opponents in the upper-class world of gloved boxing. But could he also be on some kind of revenge mission, trying to find out who killed Alec? Very possible. Sugar's storyline. Sugar looks like he's back in top form, training, taking care of himself, the whole deal. And his relationship with Treacle seems like it's improved somewhat. But hold on, there might be trouble on the horizon. Looks like Punch, played by Daniel Mays, is warning Treacle's eldest son that he better know what he's doing. Could the kid be working with Sugar, even though Treacle explicitly told Sugar to stay away from him? That's going to be interesting to watch. Trailer. And yes, there is a trailer. The official teaser for Season 2 has been released, so make sure you check it out. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like and subscribe for more updates on 1,000 Blows and all your favorite shows.